Hello and welcome back to Scatterbrook Farm Garden Designs. Hope you're all well. Hope you're all enjoying the videos that I'm putting up for you guys. I hope that all your farms, towns and sanctuaries are all coming along nice. Okay, we've got a viewer has messaged me saying that they've just subbed to my channel and they've noticed, I've done quite a lot of different designs. And they really like it, but they're not high enough level to start expanding, obviously, like the designs that I've got. They basically want to know, could I do a farmhouse design, and somewhere they can put their barn and silo and the mixers. Now, as you know, with the mixers, they can be quite they're quite large, and I like to sort of put them in their own area. On this farm, I've got them tucked back there out the way up by the chickens there, because they can be a little bit on the large side, and they do show up a lot. So what we'll do, we'll take you to my designing farm. Okay. Now, what I've done, and what I advise when you're doing a design, is always to have an area to work to. Now, I've explained this in a lot of my videos. If you put a wall or a fence, and you've got an area to work to, then your design won't exceed that area. So you can keep it nice and compact, and you can see what you've got, where you've got it, and it makes it a lot more easier, rather than just putting stuff there, here, there, everywhere, and then it expands across the whole of the farm, and you've got stuff everywhere, and it doesn't really look very good. And certainly with areas like this, once you've done this area, you can add to there, and then you can add to there, and so on. And then that's what makes your farm, it gives you a bit of a story to it. So we put the boundary. Now you can use, if you're low level, you can use the white fence, or you get the white wall. I'm not sure what level the white wall is, but let's just say I assume that you can get the white wall. I know you can get the I was going to call them tomatoes then, the apples and the gazanias, so you can get those. I've just put those along the front of the wall, so you've got a nice contrast of green and yellow. Okay, so once you've got the boundary fence to the area that you want, you can have it as big or as small as you want it, depending on what design you're going to put inside. So what we can do, she said she wanted the barn and the mixers, so let's put those into there, and the silo. Okay, so we're now going to look at trying to do a design with those 4 items in that garden. Okay, so as you can see, we've got the farmhouse, we've got the boundary wall or the boundary fence. We've jazzed it up a little bit with some apples and some gazanias at the front. So now what we're going to do, we're going to try and put these machines and mixers, the barn and the mixers, into some sort of order, and then we can decorate around them. So first and foremost then, we'll get them into place. So if we put the barn, let's say we put that up against the wall next to the silo. The next, we want to put the mixers. We'll leave a gap between the barn and the mixers. Okay, so that's about the best that we can do with those. Okay, now the reason that I haven't put those mixers up against the wall, okay, is because I want to put something behind. Okay, so if you put them close to the wall there, you see you can't get anything behind. So we come one out and one across, and put that one up there. Okay, so they're now nicely in position, and now we can start decorating. So what we need now is we need a path. Okay, So depending again what level you are, if you're low level, I always say that in decorations, probably the best path of the lot is the white limestone road. Now there are other options. You know, you've got the stone road, you've got the pebble road, which is good for using bridges. You've got the cobblestone path, or when you very first start the game, you've got this sort of path here, which I don't really. It's just a little bit on the small side, and it doesn't sort of stand out. I mean, if you've got that and you've got that, I mean, there's no comparison. That really does stand out. I'm not sure what level it is you can get the limestone road, but I'm just going to assume. I just want the design to, you know, show you what you can do. So I've left a gap between the farmhouse and the wall. Now that's purely so that we can start putting the path up here along in front of the farmhouse, and then what we can do, we can have a path from the farmhouse to the barn, and from the barn out and in to the silo. Okay, so now what we've got the wall around the outside, the machines are all in place. We've got the nice path leading along the side of the house and up to the barn and the silo. Okay, so now what we can do now, we want a bit of greenery. We want some colour and some height and depth at the back. So what we'll do is we will go for a leafy tree. So I'm sure you can get the leafy tree. Those are blue tickets, I do believe. 3 blue tickets for each one. And we can just do that. Okay. So we've now got the leafy trees in position. I'm just going to turn them so that the crook of the tree there and the trees are all going the same way. Okay, so now what we need is we need some conifers. Okay, now you can use either the large conifers or the normal. So you've got there, you see, you've got the big, the pine tree, which is the medium, or you have small. Personally, I don't usually use the small a lot. When you plant them, they sort of blow over left and right, and they look as though they're going to fall over. You know, they bend over too much. So we'll go for let's have a look. One there and one there. We'll go for another one. Another one in there. We'll put another one to there. And we'll have... Okay, let's have a look. Should we slip that one up to there? Yeah. Can move there, 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 and now we can put one into the corner. So this design, as like all my other designs, none of them are copied. You know, I'm not sort of looking at a graph to see what, you know, where I've got to put everything. We're just doing this as we go live. So it's just, we're just seeing how we go. Things can go right, things can go wrong. I might move a few things here and there, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so now we've got the green at the back. We've got the conifers there going nicely. We've got the barn and the silo and the mixers. They're mixed in amongst the trees. They're pretty. So now what we want, we need to add some colour in between. Now, a good combination with the green, as you can see at the front, is green and yellow. Okay, so again, I always say it in all my videos, one of my favourite flowers is the daffodil. I mean, that is a beautiful, beautiful flower. It's vibrant and it really shows out and stands out in amongst the green. So what we'll do, we'll go to the conifers in between, and we will place a daffodil. turn the daffodils so that they turn right. So you get the best effect out of the daffodils. Obviously, when they're turned like that, they show up better. But if you turn them this way, they're slightly hidden behind the conifers. So we'll just do that. Okay. So as you can see now, along that back wall, that's a beautiful, beautiful array of colour. Well, I say array of colour. You've got green and yellow, but what I'm saying is it really, really stands out. Really, really does. We'll now put a conifer, that's great, isn't it? Well, we'll put a couple in there. Okay, I just want to check that something will go in between there. Yeah, it will. Brilliant. Okay, so we've got the yellow there. We want to add a little bit more yellow there. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. That's going to cover that. We'll put another flower in there. Okay, something with a little bit different color. And again, it's got to be stuff for low level. So what can we have? Let's see what that looks like with a little bit of red in the corner. Yeah, that's pretty. Again, you see, you can turn the flowers to the way that they look best. Now, as you can see, that red, look, red does show in the corner, but it's just creeping behind the conifer. Now, if you get that flower and turn it so that the red now is towards the tree, see that it's showing a little bit more red, a little bit more vibrant than in that corner. So that's a lovely little corner area. Okay, so we've got the colour along the back. I don't know whether that will move one plate. Yes, it will. That's brilliant. So what we can do there is put that there, and perhaps have another. Let's have another leafy tree. The dog's getting fidgety again now. Okay. So we've got the wall around the outside. We've got the flowers and the apple trees at the front. We've got a row of medium conifers with daffodils at the side. We've got 4 leafy trees, the normal leafy trees, not the dark green leafy trees. We've got 3 other conifers, 2 there and the one by the silo there, and we've also added the path. Okay, so now we need to start decorating in the front area. Okay, so what we could do, quite a good idea, is to add planting plots. Now I'll show you why in a minute. It does look quite nice when it's up and done. I always like the brown picket fence. That can always look nice. It would do if we can place it. Let's put that to there, down the outside. On the inside of the garden, that looks really, really pretty. Let's just kill that to there a minute. Okay. Now, okay, you're probably looking at it and saying, well, we've got a wall on the outside. Why do you need a fence on the inside? The fence just gives it a little bit of character. It just gives it that little bit of an extra look inside, and it really, really contrasts well with the colours against the wall. Okay, so now we need something in this corner. So what we'll do, we'll go to farming and we will go for some tall barrels. I know you can get the tall barrels in there. Just a shame that we can't put anything in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put those barrels to there, and I'm going to cover that gap. Now, this is where you can be quite clever. Where you've got gaps showing and you think, oh, I don't like that, there's a gap showing. You can use a variation of trees and shrubs and that to cover. You see that there, it just automatically has covered the end of the fence and it's covered that green. So that's quite nice. And we've got the barrels at the end of the path. So now what we want to do now is we get a couple of hay bales. Get a couple of hay bales, hay bales, hay bales. Where are they? I've probably gone by them. Where are they? It's not right. They haven't been taken away, have they? No. Okay. So 2 hay bales. Okay. And what else can we do? I'll tell you what, I'm going to bring that path to there. I'm going to bring that path to there. And then we're going to go back to farming and we're going to find the hay cart. And we're going to put that there, like that. Okay, so already now, that little design that we've got within that wall is now starting to take shape. Okay. Right. So what we can do, we can add another slab in there, say. Yeah, that's good. That's around the barrels. Now what we can do, I'm just looking at it now. I'm looking at it now. So yes, there and there. That will go to there. Right, okay. Put some more slabs down the outside of here. And back to the house. Okay, now in this area here, we can put 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you don't have to go all the way right behind the house because it's you won't be able to see it, but I'll just put 2 there anyway. And what we'll do, we'll just put some wheat in there. Okay. Now you don't have to have slabs all the way around that. You can have you can have different shade of slabs. I'm just keeping it the same there, just to keep it all the same. Okay, so now we got this side. Okay, so what we could do now, again, we could have another bit of picket fencing. And that go right along there, along there. We leave a gap to there. Can we get another one in there? Let's have a look. Yeah, we can. So we bring that to there. We then get a slab to there. Now we don't want it to start looking too many slabs. You know, you can just change it up a little bit, but we got to start. We've got to start sort of hiding and sort of putting stuff in between the slabs. Otherwise, it will look too much. So what we're going to do now, we will bring that to there, that to there, that to there, and that to there. And then what we can do is we can get there and there. That's not very good, is it? We've got the daffodil there. We need something in there that's gonna. What have we got? We got a trumpet tree, look. That's quite pretty, isn't it? Covering the fence a little bit, but we got the path through. Tell you what, let's put that there so we can actually see the path coming through. Okay. So now, as you can see now, the wheat has grown up. So we've got a wheat bed there to harvest. Now you can, if you want, you can have the wheat going towards the fence and just have that. You know, we could have there, 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 and there, and let's have. Oh, what's that one doing behind there? Let's add a few more, shall we? Let's add a few up there. Let's do some more planting. There we are. Yeah. Okay. So now we've got the area now towards the mixers. Okay. So we've got that little bit of picket fence just along there towards the barn, but it's not really showing a lot. So we want to enhance that a little bit because obviously the blossom tree's in the way. So we can put that to there, and that just enhances the fence a little bit. Oh dear. Okay, so now we want something in this corner. So we could probably go for, we're going to make it look really farmy. So what we're going to have, should we, don't want any more hay bales. We could have a, what's that? No, it's clashing. So we could have, let's have another small tree. Again, you see that's starting to cover the fence a little bit, but we can live with that. We can live with that, because what we can do is we'll enhance it again and put one more piece. We're not, because it's not going to go in there. Okay, so we'll take that out and we'll find something else. What can we have in there? Right, let's have a look. Barrels. Let's go for some more barrels. Let's have a look what they look like. They're behind the tree. Yeah, we're really doing well here, aren't we? What have we got? Something with a bit of height for low level. Low level. See, that would look nice there, but I don't know whether you can get a grass, you see. I don't know whether you can get a grass. Oh, we'll put that, and you can always put something that you've got there, you know, in that corner, just to give it a bit of height. That looks better now that that's grown up. So you've got your own wheat bed there now. Look, you see, right outside the barn and outside the house. Okay, so now we need to add another path. Now I know that you can get log path. You can get log path, you know, loads and loads of it. You can get it on the wheel. You can get it. So we'll put a piece up to there and a piece to there. Then we'll go to there, to there. How did I know I was going to run out? How did I know that? Not no more. There we are. That should be enough, I think. So we're just making the log path along in front of the machine area. Okay. Let's just check there's no more of the gaps. Nope, that's all good. Okay. Now obviously we want to get to that little area there. So we'll just put that there. And we want another daffodil just in there. Turn there. So you've got that lovely little area there. You get through to the hay bales. You've always got to make sure that you can get to where you're going. It's no good sort of putting a great big tree here and then you're covered and you can't get through to the hay bales. So we can actually get through to that now. So now we've got one little area here. So what could we have in this area? We could have I always like the ponds. Oh, okay, a small pond. Now I know you can buy that with coins. So we'll put that to there. Now what we can do now is continue the daffodil theme along there and along there. We can kick that out left, kick that out, sorry, left and right. Okay. Now we need something in the front. Now I'm not sure whether you can get a short bush. Now I'm not sure where you can get that. Oh, wildlife sanctuary. Now I'm not sure whether you get that with the first elephant. I'm not sure, but you know, you could put that in the corner there. But I'd rather know that you can get something. I know you can get the mossy rock. So we'll go with a rock there, just on the corner. I don't want it to clash with the wall. Don't know. Let's have a look. That's into there. We'll have another one the other side. Keep it symmetrical. That looks nice. Where is it? There. And we'll turn that inwards. I think that is inwards anyway. Yeah, inwards. Okay, so now we want, should we have a little bird standing over the pond? And you know what? We'll have one on the other side. I like keeping it symmetrical. You keep it symmetrical, it really, really does stand out. Apart from that bird now, yeah, it's right, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, that's it. Okay, so now we need some colour. What would that look like in there? Yeah, that's quite nice. Oh, hang on a minute, that's diamonds. We better stick with stuff that we can get with coins and what about one of those? I can't remember. Let me just put those out and see what it is to get one. Oh, vouchers, that's not bad. Yeah, vouchers is cool. Okay, so we've got vouchers. What we do now is put another daffodil this side, another one this side. As you can see, we're keeping it symmetrical, so it really, really does stand out, looks its best. We can put a couple of one there, and maybe one there. Just using the flat flowers, that's around the birds there. We could have one there and one there. That just finishes that. We could have some blue ones down there, there, and there. Stand back. Let's have a look. Beautiful. That's quite pretty, isn't it? A little pond with the birds and that, and the rocks. And then we just need to finish up with something here on this corner. So what could we have on the corner? We need something really to contrast. Oh, let's try a rock there on the corner. And oh, hang on a minute. Keep forgetting. It's sanctuary, isn't it? Oh dear. Let's go to more flowers. What about these? A lower plant. So I'm not sure. I need to keep it for you guys so that it's nice and we know we can get those. Got those in the corner. So now we want something just in the top side there. Oh, it's a shame. Decorate your wildlife sanctuary. So you can get that rock, look. But I don't know. I don't want to use it if we can't. This viewer, she might want to do this design and can't do it because she hasn't got the stuff. What else have we got? Got to be something else. Should we have another tree? I have another tree there. That's quite pretty. Let's get these working. Oh, what can we make? Get them whizzing round. 1, 2. There. How's that look? Okay, so we've got a lovely little farmhouse garden with our own crops growing in the back garden. We've got the barn, we've got the silo, and we've got the mixers there. We've got a little water feature in the corner. And remember, you know, it's not going to be outstanding design because all I'm using there is stuff that's coins, you know, for low level. All stuff that's low level. Yeah, it can mount up when you start buying quite a few daffodils and things like that. But that, you know, that's what happens with the game. The more stuff that you buy of the same sort, the more expensive it gets. But that's just a basic design for that viewer, for a farmhouse. We've done it step by step. And we've just done it as we've gone. You know, just sort of visualize what, you know, what it can look like and what we can put here and what we can put there. We put the path lead in. Always make sure that you got the path lead in, because that really, really does tell a story when you're decorating. You don't want stuff just dotted around like this. all over the place. I know this is all over the place because this is my designing farm, so I'm taking stuff from here and putting it there and doing different designs. But if you've got it like this, I mean, there's no story. It's just like, well, where do we go? But if you've got something like that, you know, you walk up the garden path there, around the trumpet tree, up to the barn, get some straw, come back down here, do some harvesting, walk across in front of the mixers, and it just tells a story. So it you know, it really does, you know, set the imagination running. So I hope that helps you for that viewer. You know, that's just a basic farmhouse design for when you first start. And then, like I said, all you can do then is you just build on. You build onto that wall, or you can put something in here, and so on. You know, you've got this here in the game, and then you can just add another bit of wall around the back of that. I haven't got many pieces of wall now, so, but you get the gist. You get the gist. A piece of water there. We got, you know, there's 3 pieces there. 1, 2, 3, and again, you see you can add a little bit of color at the back of there, and all you're doing is just adding. You're adding to your design. You're adding to your farmhouse. You've got your creamery now. So, oh, we don't want the small conifer. We stick with the medium, and a medium. And again, we'll stick to the. I mean, we could have some brighter flowers. We could have the gazanias, but we'll just stick with that there and there. Okay, we kick them left so that they show the best. And you can see, we've just added the creamery. Literally, we've added a piece of wall, a bit of wall at the back, 3 conifers, and we've added 2 daffodils. And then you can put your path there. You know, you can put the path along the front here, all the way along, and then up to your creamery. And that's it. You know, you just add in as you go, and before you know it, you've got a really, really nice farm with that wall parsley into everywhere. Everything's active. Everything's looking really nice, and it looks as though it's lived in. You know, it's you know, there's people working on there. You know, rather than it just all being static. But yeah, so a quick live design, pretty basic, using low-level stuff. The only thing that was a diamond package, so you could just put another normal tree in there, but I just put that in there because it does look nice. You can put what you like in there, you know, tree wise. You can get the multicolored trees, have an orange tree, cherry tree, whatever you want in there. But you know, you can make the size of the garden larger, you can make it smaller, so you'd have to cram things a little bit more up, but I thought, well, that would just be a nice size to have. So there it is. You can get a screenshot there. We've done it live, step by step. So you can copy that onto your farm if you wish, and you can change it and put your own twist on it, put your own different flowers. I've just gone with what we've got and for low-level players. So there it is. So go back to my main farm. Okay, so we've just done a design for that viewer, and for all you guys that wanted to know what you can do around your farmhouse, it's nothing exotic. I mean, obviously around my farmhouse there, I'm a higher level. I've got more stuff, and you can really, you know, really go to town on it and really make it look pretty. The higher level that you get, but as you can see, it's all in sections. You've got this area here, the back garden, you see, in like a rectangle, and then we move to this area, and then we move to this area, and there's squares and rectangles, and you join them all together to make one beautiful, complete farm. Everywhere leads to where you need to go, even the back, to the mixers, to the chickens, to the dogs, Everywhere leads. Don't, when you're putting your paths, don't have triple layers and things like that, because paths can start looking, you know, they're going to look too much and they're going to look overpowering. So what I'd like to say as well, if any of you want me to review your farm, if you can put down in the comments your farm name and your level, what we can do for a video is we can have a review of all your farms. Let me know how you're getting on. If you want me to have any pointers, or, you know, let you know if there's anything that I feel that could need changing, let me know in the comments. Obviously, you need to be on my friends bar. So what I'll do in the comments is I'll put my tag, and then if you want me to go and view your farm, and, you know, we can all of us go and have a look, just add me, put the tag in, add me, and then I'll add you. And by all means, we can go and spend a whole video on viewing everybody's farms, and I can see how you're getting on with all your designs. I mean, I'm you know, there's some designs that are new, and even the knowledge that I know as a designer, certainly there are designs out there that still blow my mind. I think, oh, wouldn't have thought of that. So yeah, if you want me to review your farm and go and have a look, like I said, put down in the comments what farm name you are and what level, and I'll do a video especially for you guys, and we can have a little wander around the farms and your towns and sanctuaries. Just put down in the comments what you'd like me to view and what you'd like me to say, and we can go from there. But certainly keep watching the videos. You know, I know a lot of the videos has helped an awful lot of people. So, and don't forget, share the link with all your friends. And that's about it. Don't forget, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell for all the up-and-coming videos. And like I said, it should be good fun. We can, if you put down your farm name and your farm level, we can spend an hour or so going around and having a look at the farms, and we can see how you guys are getting on with all your designs. So that's it. There is the farmhouse design. It was quick, easy, and the mixers are ready, and I'm now ready. So until the next video, stay safe, and we will see. What's that doing? Oh, right. Sorry, I'm just misled. Okay. Yep. So we'll see you in the next video. Stay safe and cheerio.